Hey up everyone, it's the Yorkshire Panda and welcome back to Cave Factory where, brace yourself for a bit of a shock, but everything's changed. Well, mostly everything. This is the same as when we last saw it, but we've now got a new blood temple area where our well of suffering is directly beneath our main altar, and I figured these things out. So on these you can set a number. You see 64 granite, 1 stone. That means it'll only let 1 stone in here at a time. This is set to extract stone and granite, so it will pull granite out by the stack, turn it into dirt. That will then pump it out and push it back into this chest. The drawers will accept all of the slates, but it will only accept 64 blank slates, 32 imbued, 32 demonic, 32 reinforced. So when I look here, I've got exactly that many. If I was to put another piece of stone into here, just like this, we'll pull it into here. This will turn it into all the slates, but it won't pull it out because this needs to have 32, not any more than 32. My next trick is try and teach it to turn the once that's full, put the magician's orb back on, but we'll come back to that one. The blaze spawner is now back here, which isn't working that well, but that's because I haven't upgraded this spawner, so I really need to go in and upgrade this spawner as well. The nether portal's been moved back, but also I've got the mob spawner. So I've put my tombstones back here as well. And we've got this monstrosity. So what I've got is this set to whitelist, pull in all of these items regardless of MBT value and discard them. And this to blacklist those same items as well, regardless of NBT data. So regardless of how much health a bow's got, it will always discard it. Now, I've got this issue with crabs. Take that as you will. Getting stuck in here, which is a little annoying. But everything else is working fine. And 512 redstone, that's full already. They've all got void upgrades on them as well, so that they don't jam the system. But full on coal, full on redstone, nearly full on leather, full on rotten flesh, fish, arrows. So I could put upgrades in these so I can carry a few more things. Definitely want to upgrade that one because I want a lot of those health potions. They'll help later on when we go to exploring the end and the Twilight Forest. So let's make some upgrades, and because we've got loads of emeralds, turn them into emerald storage. And yeah, that's pretty much all that's changed. Oh, one thing has changed as well. First things first, let me upgrade that. And that should start carrying more than 8 stacks, so that's fine. Everything else around here should be fine. We're getting different wool, sheep coming in here, we're getting glowstone, iron, gold. Actually, that one can get an upgrade as well. Yeah, we're getting quite a lot of stuff here now. Now, what I do want to do is fetch this into our refined storage network to do that, I want to use some networks. But to do that, I also need netherite. To do that, I need ice. Or a lot of mining in the nether, which I don't fancy doing, to be honest. Although I could make a buck ton of TNT now. It's quite possible. Decide that later. But for now, let's just throw all these back in here. I did create the etheric sword, which is unstable ingots and obsidian. It's not as powerful as the sentient sword, but it's invulnerable. It doesn't take any sort of damage. So that, although it's not as powerful, it is far more useful. Never have to repair. And it's still more powerful than the whole sword anyway. Also, this has changed. Yes, we've got rid of all of the machines. They are, like our little elevator, down here. And fully integrated into refined storage. So I haven't finished putting all the recipes in these, but this has a press plate. So this will create all his iron plates, steel plates and everything. That's got the wire plate. So I'll create all his wires. We've got that constantly putting coal in, which will automatically output the coal coke into the drawer, which automatically puts it into the blast furnace. Crafter. So when I tell the system to craft steel, it will put iron into here, which will go into the blast furnace, cook everything. You can't see it, but there's a storage drawer here just there, and a bunch of pipes. So they take both the slag out the back and the steel out the front, move it into this pipe and into the interface. We've also got our assembler, which has a crafter here, putting the wood in to make treated planks to go into the drawer, which gets pulled through the system and up into the interface there. And then obviously tank that pumps into the assembler that pumps from the coke oven. This is all nice, compact, and beautiful. I could have made it a little bit more kind if I moved this across a couple of blocks, but do you know what? It does everything it needs to do, so I am happy with that. Also, down here, we've got our constructors and destructors creating living wood and living rock. Only a stack of each, thanks to the... or 2 stacks of each, thanks to these detectors. This is totally full of mana now, our pool. So what we could do with doing is using some of that mana and getting into a little bit more of Botania. So we have got the enchanter, which is something I'm going to look at creating, not yet. What I do want to get created today is the runic altar. This is going to be very useful. Let me just get rid of all these. Oh, before I get into this too much, 67,000 life points in the altar now, because we did put down some of these augmented capacity runes as well. So more runes of sacrifice, more augmented capacity runes, and I took out the speed runes because this was burning out when it was crafting demonic slates before. Probably need to put a couple of speed runes back in, but for now it serves its purpose and it does it really well. So, runic altar. Right, we're going to slap this bad boy here for now. I mean, this entire area is probably going to get reworked. I do not know what room we want to start with, but we'll have this. Rod of the Shifting Crust, which, if I was to get my Lexica Botania out again, which is in my bag, and isn't in there. Is it in here? There you are. Well, this is a good thing about the book. Instead of having to look up what that does, if you've got the book in your inventory, sorry, in your hotbar, press Control over an item from Botania, and it'll take you straight to the page. So the Rod of Shifting Crust, endless supply of dirt, which isn't doing anything at the minute because we've got no mana. Because this has nothing in it. So let me get my wand back out. You can go back away. Set you to output out the pool. Oh. And go back in there. Turn the magnet off. That is draining the pool, which is automatic. I heard them kicking the endo flames downstairs. So let's grab what we've got in here now. About halfway. That's fine. Plug you in. Now, when I press this, we should have... Actually, do I need to... Oh! Oh! It works like the swapping thing. Oh, of course it does, doesn't it? It's like an exchanging gadget. It replaces block. So if we've got a Rod of Lands in our inventory, it gives us an endless supply of dirt. Which would be useful considering how much dirt we went through before. We can make it fairly easily now. How easy that is to make. Do you know? Right, before we get anything here, we've got brewing potions, and we've got Terra Steel. Terra Steel is probably the way to go, because this is some more advanced crafting. So let's get, we need 7 of these. 3 need to go in there. And I need some living rock. They can go back in there. And here we go. And then we need a rune of fire, air, mana, earth, water. Well, one of those we can get, so let's get the rune of mana. Fire, air, earth, water. Fire we need. Oh, this is where things are going to get interesting. Iron, because we're going to need a bunch of this. Diamonds, we need a bunch of this. Get them out while I'm here. Redstone, we need a bunch of this. Ender pearls, we're going to need a bunch of this. Let's get these out anyway. Ready. So, first thing I'm going to do with this. How many more can I make? So I'm going to need quite a few of these. Oh, we made everything. And we've still got a little bit of mana left. That's good. Right. Rune of fire. So we need a nether wart, gunpowder, nether brick. So let me get these out of my inventory. And that actually for now. We're going to need both of you. We're going to need one of you. Nether brick. Another wart. Gunpowder. We may as well get the rest of them while we're at it. String, feather, carpet. String. The feather. Carpet, which just make one there. Mana, but we've already got one of those, so we don't need that. Mushroom, block of coal, and a stone. Mushroom. Ooh. Right, block of coal. And a polished stone. And I can use stone. Right, come back to earth in a minute. Fishing rod, sugarcane, bone meal. Right. Fishing rod, sugarcane, and bone meal. Now, I'll be back in a moment because I know exactly where I can get a mushroom from. Although I may need that in a moment. Although I have to say, I need to get rid of this little spawner here because with my magnet on, yeah, I've accumulated that. Definitely going to have to get rid of this. And that's not counting what I've automatically just picked up. Back again. Let's just get rid of some of this junk. There is our mushroom. Right, back to it. Well, actually I could put let's just throw them in there. Right, so this thing. Right click it with each of the items. You'll see it come up with that symbol. You toss a stone on it and you tap it, click. But oh, it's not working. It needs mana. So what we could do with doing Botania, we need our mana spreader, which is down here. Which just needs a mystical flower. You'll do. Oh no, petal. Not you. You'll do. Right, try that again. Mana spreader. We're going to stick you here. You on bind mode. You to you. That will now take mana from the pool and put it straight into the altar. You see the little rune symbol filling up with the light blue. When that gets to full, that cross will become a tick. You drop down a rock, right click with the wand, and we just created some fire runes. And we do that again to each of these runes till we get all the ones that we need. And that is all 5 runes. Now a little neat trick. If you take an empty hand and right click, it will automatically fill out with the last recipe that you made. Which was water. Which we do want another one of these anyway, so I'm going to drop that there ready. So as soon as that fills up, two more runs of water. And the plates downstairs are already filling up with the wood that I spent because I made a few more mana spreaders. heard of the bolt of lightning, so these have all got souls in. So when I need them later on, I can use them. Musical backpack in the altar. And I need to make an agglomeration plate, which just requires a block of mana steel. And there we go. One agglomeration plate. Now I'm going to put this here for now, but it is a multi-block. It needs to be burnt in a certain way. So you need this hatch pattern. So if we were to have this be the centre, the centre has to be living rock, and then all four corners, the lapis blocks in between, the agglomeration plate on top. That does give us a spark, which is a wonderful little invention. And just to show that, I'm going to go quickly make another one. But I need some blaze powder. I think I'm sorted there, and 2 more petals. Just make one more for now. There we go. 2 sparks. Now, this, if I was to pop a spark here on top of this mana pool, and then another one here on top of the agglomeration plate. Yeah, I thought I was just double checking. If you shift click with a wand, it will pick it up. But if I just right click it, you see this line? These 2 sparks are connected, which means all the mana that is in here can be pulled into here. And tell her what I want to do. Just throw that back in there for a minute to fill that back up. Because we might need a bit of mana. Because if we wanted to make a terra steel ingot, we put a mana steel ingot, a mana diamond, and a mana pearl onto the plate, but it uses a full mana pool. Which, as is evident, we don't have yet. Because as good as this appears to be, it's not very efficient. Namely because I think I've got too many mana spreaders. So I want you to fire at you, you to fire. Didn't have to. There we go. And then what I want to do is I want to say you connect to you, you connect to you, you connect to you. And similar to you, you connect to you, you connect to you, you connect to you. Don't know how I ended up with those, but yeah. So hopefully that'll be a little bit more efficient now, because the mana spreader can only send out so much mana, and if those flowers are all sending it at once, it might not be able to get it all out, which will affect how quickly this can fill up. The other thing as well is we could do with a lot more ender flames, and that's set up again. So yeah, while that is filling back up, then let's take a look at this. So I do need a rune of mana, which is the one that I didn't make. So, Botanical Brewer. Another mana steel block. Just make this ready. And pop you on there ready. And brewing stand. Which, have I got a brewing stand? No. That is easily made, and I'll get a couple because you never know when they come in handy. And we've got. I only gave us one rune of mana that time. One is all we need. Let's get you, Botanical Brewer. Now you, I'm going to pop here. And like this, it does need mana to work. So what I can do is grab some petals, make myself another spark. You do need mana to work, don't you? Ooh, you might not. I thought you did. Or am I going balmy? I might be going balmy. Either which way. That is an elf glass. Unlike a normal potion, that can hold multiple brews. So, water breathing might be handy when constructing a kelp farm. So we need a tainted blood pendant. With a brew of gills. So, Netherwort, Prismarine, Glowstone. Netherwort, Prismarine, Glowstone, and a pendant. Oh, that actually didn't need to do that, but I want to make one anyway, just to show it works. So let's get the glass back off. If we were to put the pendant on, Glowstone, Netherwort, Prismarine. I do believe you actually do need mana, so I'm going to put you there. Bind you to you. There we go. And you can see this is working away. Which does look pretty cool, that. That's right, isn't it? Ah, I should leave that for a minute. It did, though, give me that. Which I wonder if that works straight away. So let's have a look. Tainted blood pendants. Crafted sisters can brew. Store a brew in a contained stable form. Pendant will store a brew when one with a lens mana through itself to provide stored effect. Right. So I need my mana lens. Which is there. Oh yeah, get rid of the gluttony charm. Because I don't actually need the gluttony charm at the minute. You do appear to be working, you're just working very slowly. That was the right thing. Yeah, brewer gills. That is working. How do we get these to work then? A pendant can be fused with a brew, just for vial, and a circle brew with infused pendant. It costs about 10 times the mana. Eee. Okay. Let me have a look. Lens. try making a mana lens. Let's talk about lenses like they're the stored. A pendant with a stored brew, when worn, will lens mana through itself to provide store. Oh, I know why it's not working. Like all things when it comes to Botania, it needs mana to work. So now if I pick this up, whoa, I've now got night vision. But only when I wear the pendant. Okay, that's handy. That is actually quite handy. The flask as well, if I wanted to put this water breathing potion into a flask instead of onto a pendant, I'd put the flask at the top and I'd have multiple drinks of water breathing potion. What other pendants can we make then? So, snowflake pendant. Pyroclast there. Okay, tainted blood pendants. Let's have a look. Marine allure. Crimson shade. Vanity's emptiness. Feather feet. Magma skin, so that'd be fireproof. Oh, it does tell you, doesn't it? Allure, bloodthirst, emptiness, feather feet, fire resistance, haste 2, jump boost 2, night vision, regeneration 2, resistance 2, soul cross, speed 2, strength 2. That would be a nice one to have when I get into fates. Water breathing and regeneration. That one, Netherwart, Blaze Powder, Glowstone. Strength would be much better than water breathing, but that's already starting now. Doesn't look like I can stop it. Oh, but that's his next job, but we need a lot more mana to do it with. Which, the rate that's going, and the rate these are going, it could take a while. Might need a lot more end flames. Might need to massively boost the output of this. I do need to finish these last couple of. I wonder what that was then. There we go. Brew the gills. Water breathing at the cost of mana. Night vision and water breathing. Oh, I'm going to keep you in there as well, actually. Let's keep all of you in here. Be safe. I mean, this is kicking out mana all the time. Let me have a quick look at how full these are. So when you walk up to these with a wand, you'll see how much mana they're storing. So they are keeping up with the mana that's coming in. So arguably they're actually a little quicker than what these can supply. That still takes forever. We need a more efficient way of producing mana. Which this does suggest Kikimorus. Where is it? Bonus points for the Kikimorus, which let's just show you that in here. Generating flora. Oh, we haven't unlocked it in here yet. No, because we haven't got to the to that yet. Yeah, I might just have to go ham on the ender flames downstairs to get this working. Which I'll do between episodes, to be honest, because that'll just repeat what I've already done. It'll take too long on camera. So I'll leave that as it is there. I'm going to grab you, put you into here. I need to figure out a better way of getting down here at the minute. Build a proper way down, but for now, we have got our wither skeleton there. And our wither skeleton is being killed and dropping wither skulls. So I've got 7 at the minute. So it's not exactly what you would call quick, but I haven't upgraded that spawner yet. So when I get that spawner fully upgraded, that'll produce a lot quicker. And yeah, we should be onto a winner. To get the rest of my blood magic stuff out and back in place. And once we've got that and Botania a little bit further along, we can look at making our engine and then looking at pump jacks and things like that. Before we take a look at pneumatic craft, oh, I forgot about pneumatic craft, which we're going to do. I think we'll do pneumatic craft before we go to the end, because there's a few things in here that could come in handy. And then we need to get all the trees as well. And all the baits. Automate all the dyes. Automate production of every fruit and vegetable from this page. Yikes. Milk, beef, automate all animals. Right. That's definitely going to be a stream. We are making our way through all the foods. Not quickly, but we're making his way. And we have got a flowy tank with 1 million in a tier 5 altar. 1 million life points. Yikes. I have to fill these up with capacity runes. I have laid out ready for a tier 5 altar, but before I can make a tier 5 altar, I need nether stars. Which is going to be needed for a few things. Especially beacons, because they are going to need those. And we have got some filters that we need to set for things as well. I also need to figure out the best way of getting bottles of enchanting. Probably through village trades. I need to get a villager area set up as well. Bit of a trade station. Might go in the back of here. Right. We've got some plans. So, next episode, we'll come back and finish a bit more Botania. And blood magic. And we may even try and take out a wither if I can get stuff together. Maybe even get the villager side set up. Do it all for now. So, I love my little monocle. If you liked the episode, hit the like button. If you really liked it, hit subscribe. You can also hit the notification bell, let you know whenever a new episode comes out. Also let you know when I live stream. I do stream Minecraft through YouTube. I also stream it through twitch.tv/Yorkshire Panda, along with a few other things that aren't necessarily Minecraft related. So make sure you go follow me on there. You can also get more information down on my social medias, Facebook and Twitter. Links are for all those are in the description. And drop us a comment, you know. Tell me if there's anything in the pack you want me to look into, anything you want me to go into more detail, or if there's some bit of helpful advice you can offer that might make things a little bit easier. I would greatly appreciate any and everything, any of you pop to the comments. It always makes my day. But you guys take it steady. Everything's a good one. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.